Great.
On Saturday, I spoke at the Real Women debate. Joe Swinton had produced a policy paper, which at first really angered me when I seen it. I thought it was a little bit condescending and I had quite a lot to say about it. But when I went to the Fringe meeting and various things were discussed and the reasons why they'd chosen to include what they had and in the format that they'd done it, I was won round a little bit and sort of felt, well, you know, at least they're making a start, nobody else is bringing up these issues, so it's a start. But they had one line on trafficking about getting a call centre, which there's already a couple of, and I just didn't think that was good enough, so I put in a card to speak and I spoke on, I supported the paper, I supported the motion and the amendment, but asked Joe to consider developing the action on trafficking and develop the policy towards the next conference. Then, yesterday, I spoke on the Truth on Torture debate, which was Ed Davies' policy paper on holding the UK government accountable for their involvement in extraordinary rendition and helping the Americans with what we would consider torture and why aren't they being held accountable and why is no one asking. And the problem is there's no real definition of torture, so they're getting away with doing these things like waterboarding, which most people will consider inhumane, degrading and torturous, but they clearly don't. So I spoke on that the UK government should be held accountable, that it should be properly investigated, that they were knowingly complicit and probably actively involved in torture techniques, and that Tony Blair has no place on a Council of Europe.